Agave Environmental Contracting, Agave Farms, Urban Farming Education, Fresh Food Collab, Soil Seed and Water. What do these organizations have in common? An eco-conscious entrepreneur named Mike Mcmahon. Armed with an educational background in environmental design and urban planning, Mcmahon started Agave Environmental Contracting in 1990, eventually growing it to be the largest landscape company in Arizona. Agave Inc. has come to be known for large-scale landscape construction and maintenance, with many prestigious clients and awards. In the 30-plus years since founding Agave Inc., Mike has gained untold experience in landscape development, irrigation, plant knowledge, nursery knowledge, community garden knowledge, and soil and compost. A natural progression of his interest in urban farming, Mike Mcmahon launched Agave Farms in 2015 as a living experiment, a 17-acre proof of concept for community gardening. Agave Farms was met with great success, serving the Central Phoenix community for 6 years as one of the largest community gardens in the state. To learn more about Agave Farms, check out our retrospective video. Realizing that this community gardening movement can't be centered around just one location, Mike formed the nonprofit Urban Farming Education, a 501c3, in 2018. Since then, UFE has helped establish local urban garden programs at shelters for homeless people, schools, foster homes, food banks, fire stations, domestic violence shelters, facilities for retirees and those with disabilities. In 2021, UFE launched the first program in our international model, assisting in soil development and animal husbandry at a secondary school in Malawi. Urban farming is really catching on in urban areas, and now people are joining the community of gardens to connect with others and be even more supported and successful in their pursuit of food sovereignty. Now, the Fresh Food Collab started in spring 2020 as a community response to COVID-19. Along with Dory Morales from Green Living magazine, Mike Mcmahon co-founded this joint effort with dozens of other local businesses. This collaboration movement mobilized an army of volunteers to distribute thousands of prepared meals and over 1 million pounds of fresh food boxes. Fresh Food Collab helped reduce food waste, helped feed people in need, and helped further educate the public about nutrition and healthy cooking. To learn more about Fresh Food Collab, check out our retrospective video. In 2020, taking his interests in compost and soil development further, Mike co-founded Soil Seed and Water with compost expert Dan Nowell. Through innovation and working at a massive scale, Soil Seed and Water is creating advanced compost and vermicompost, blended topsoils, and growing systems. These premium organic growing products are helping farmers and gardeners improve their soils and maximize harvest yields. As the prevalence and demand for organic farming continues to grow, Soil Seed and Water is well positioned to provide the industry with exceptional support. One other common factor in all these organizations is cooperation. When Urban Farming Education co-founded the Fresh Food Collab, that meant Agave Farms and all of its resources, and Agave Environmental Contracting and all of its resources were there to support it. Semi-trucks, personnel, forklifts, etc. Every need was met. Sometimes Agave Inc. lends irrigation expertise to Urban Farming Education garden projects, and Urban Farming Education knows it can always rely on Soil Seed and Water for growing systems and compost. And so, just as this cluster of organizations supports its members, many of these resources are the same ones that are available to support the members of the community of gardens as well. We recognize that having the ability to tap into our other organizations provides us with a unique but essential competitive advantage. Being at the center of a group of companies with many decades of experience gives us the certainty that we can operate with excellence in all of our endeavors and provide a tremendous benefit for those we serve. What's next for the team? We are tracking down a site for the next iteration of Agave Farms, which will likely provide commercial landscape nursery production, as well as space for our teams to continue exploring innovative techniques for microgreen and mushroom production, both of which are extremely nutrient-dense food sources. You won't want to miss it. Stay connected at weareufe.org.